Tuesday, August 17th, 2021. I'm terrible with dates, remembering dates. But anyway, I hope that you guys have a great time with me tonight as I do a little crafting. I'm Vicki with My Paper Connection, and thank you for joining me. Um, so I wanted to tell you a few little things. This is what we're actually going to be making tonight. Isn't that just the cutest? It's using the What's Cooking stamp set and the cooking dies. And it's in the annual catalog. I wanted to tell you about our new mini catalog, which is just full of beautiful things. It's mostly fall and Christmas and that sort of thing, but lots of stamp sets, lots of dies, lots of really pretty paper, and lots of really pretty ribbons and embellishments. And then we also have, hey Suzanne, then we also have the celebration brochure. If you don't have a demonstrator and you don't have a catalog and you live in the United States, let me know. I would love to get one out to you. I wanted to show you a couple of things. I'm going to go ahead and put you down so that you can see what I'm looking at. But I want to show you a couple of things that I've made recently from items out of the catalog. So this stamp set and the dies are from the mini catalog, but check out this paper. I got it for free through Celebration. It is so pretty. It's called Bedazzled. And I just cut it out and laid it on top, and I think it turned out so rich and pretty. This is a stamp set and dies from the new catalog. It's the gingerbread suite. And I had so much fun making this. It's actually a half fold, and it turned out so cute. This is a stamp set that is from the, hey Carol. Oh, I'm so sorry that I'm freezing. Um, I don't know how to fix that. I'm so sorry. Hopefully it'll fix soon. But this is a stamp set that I got for free through Celebration. It's the Dahlia's stamp set, and I didn't color this in at all. It's a stamp that did all of that. It was super easy to do and really pretty. And this is also a stamp set and dies from Celebration as well, and it's the sheep. And so I just wanted to show those to you so you could see some of the things that are, there it is, right there, Delicate Dahlias. And as you can see, the sheep stamp set's 50. If you spend 50, you get that for free. And the dies are also, if you spend 50, you get the dies for free. Really cute things. All right, so let's get started. All right, so this is what I'm making tonight. And it is from the annual catalog. And I am going to be using Night of Navy Real Red. And this paper is actually from the In Good Taste. There's actually two pieces, this piece and this piece. So what I'm going to do first is get my stamping done. And I have a circle that's already cut out. So I'm going to go ahead and get some. Oh, sorry, dropped my water. Thankfully, the lid is on and it landed standing up. Hopefully that's the only thing I'm dropping this time because you know every time I have to drop something. Ooh. Anyway, I'm glad that lid was closed on it. All right, so I'm just going to stamp What's Cooking right there. I am going to leave that open and I'm going to grab a piece of scrap paper. And to action needed, the current frame rate is too low. Please set the rate 15 to 60 FPS. I don't know if that's going to, I don't think it's going to let me do that. I'm going to have to look into that. Maybe that's what's happening with it. I'll look into that and see if I can fix that for the next time. Okay. I'll have to look back at this to see what I just said so I can get my husband to help me. Or I'll just Google it. That's what he would tell me anyway. Google it. All right. So I don't know about you, but I grew up with these really pretty bowls that they were clay or pottery, and they would have that stripe in it. My mom had one of those, and I still have some of those. I love them. They're really nice and heavy mixing bowls. I love to cook. So fun. All right, and I cook with wooden spoons a lot. I'm using crumb cake for this one. Okay. Then I am going to, with my rolling pin, I am going to ink it up with crumb cake. Let me see if I can grab a little piece of paper. I'm going to kind of wipe it off a little bit right in there. because I'm going to come back in with a real red marker, Stampin' Right marker, and I'm just going to color that in right in there, like that. Color this in like this. And then I'll huff on it and place it right here. There you go. All right. I think that is all the stamping that I will be doing. All right. So now you know what I got to do. I have to bring in my, I was going to say big shot, but it's not a big shot. It is my Stampin' Cut and Emboss. Yes, I agree. I gave up the black plastic things to cook in years ago. When all the BPA stuff got to be real prevalent, when they were warning us about that and all, I really decided at that point to get rid of all of that and just use the wooden spoons and metal, wooden and metal. Okay, I have a cutting board I'm going to cut using the dies, and these dies, I tell you, Stampin' Up! Outdoes themselves. These dies are so cool. They actually put the wood design in it, and it's just the neatest thing. I'm going to put it this way, because if you put a wide one going this way, it really bumps as you go through it. And I'm going to choose my rolling pin and my wooden spoon die. Okay. Let's see. I did have some washi tape. Yes. I decided to keep washi tape on this side of the room so that I make sure everything stays in place. I'm going to have to get my bowl die out too. How's everybody's day? Did it go well? I've had a good day. Busy day. Pretty busy day. Yesterday and today have both been busy, catching up and trying to get things done. Here's my bowl. Okay. Yeah, when I go back and look at the video, it doesn't usually, it doesn't show that it buffers or freezes. I'm hoping I can get it figured out. Okay, here we go. Busy, nice and productive, Suzanne. Those are the best kind of days. I don't mind being busy. If I'm not busy, then my day tends to go by really slow. So, which is okay if you're doing something super enjoyable, like, you know, hanging out at the beach or something like that, hanging out with a friend or whatever. But it was a good day. Can't complain. Apparently, I slept pretty good last night because we had a tornado come through here. Not through our yard, but in our area, and I slept right through the alarm of it. So it's a good thing that it didn't really bother our area, because I might have been swept up and not even known what happened. That's not funny. That has happened to many people, and I'm very thankful that it went well, that it didn't really affect us too much. But we live in Georgia, and this is the time of the year when it's hurricane season in Florida. Well, just hurricane season anywhere, really. And because we live in Georgia, in the center of the state, a lot of times the hurricanes will come through our state, and we'll get the tropical storms and the wind, the bands of rain and the winds and all of that kind of stuff. You wouldn't think that we would living in Georgia, but we do. Yeah, hurricanes are really, or tornadoes are really scary, and they can come off of those hurricanes like that too. So I was really glad that everything was still in place in the yard and no damage done or anything like that. And I didn't hear of any loss of life in our area, which I'm very happy about. I don't think I'll ever get tired of this paper. This is In Good Taste paper is so pretty, and it has so many beautiful designs. A lot of like natural designs, like stone and wood and things like that. Um, but it's also like a lot of house designs, like fabric designs and um, like knits or wool or stuff like that. And it's just really pretty textures and colors. Okay. Okay. So this is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4.25. The real red is 4 by 5.25. And the In Good Taste is 3 7/8 by 4 1/8. Okay. All right. So I got to get this out in front of me so I see what I'm doing. I actually designed this a few weeks ago. I just, when I buy new stuff, it's like, okay, I have to play with it. And I don't put it on in integrate it in with the rest of my stamp sets until I've had time to play with it. And this one was just sitting there waiting for me. So I sat down and just had a good play one day, and I loved how it turned out. I know a lot of women don't like to cook, but I really do. I really like to cook. It's pretty fun, especially new recipes. I really like to try new recipes. All right, so I'm going to put one about right there, I think, and then I'm just going to put glue right in here, and I'm going to pop it right there. Okay, now I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of my cutting board. Speaking of which, my 16-year-old grandson, last year when he was a sophomore in high school, he took shop. Woodworking is actually what it was. And I'm going to get a mini dimensional to go right here. And he made cutting boards for people and sold them. And I mean, he sold them for $45 and $50 a piece. And they were gorgeous. I'm like, dude, you could earn some money for college doing that. They were so pretty. And he actually ended up making me end tables for my house. And they turned out so good. All right, I'm going to put one dimensional on this one, and it's going to be right on the spoon section. Hey, Kathy. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the handle of the spoon. And I'm just going to let it like hang off right here. And then I am going to put dimensionals on my rolling pin. I hardly ever, I have one. It's an old Tupperware one that you could put ice inside of it, and it would keep it from sticking to your dough and stuff. I hardly ever use a rolling pin. Okay, now this is ribbon from, it's the Pets, Playful Pets, and it's so cute, and it was just the right color, just the right size, and I thought it would be perfect with this. So I'm just going to do a tiny little bow and stick it on there. Just a tiny one. See if I can get my little loops really nice and plump and pretty. I think it means I'm going to have to turn the tail a little bit. Come on. All right. When it gives me that much trouble, I just undo it. I do not like doing bows. I should have, on camera especially, I should have done one ahead of time. Because it feels like when the camera's on, I get to be all thumbs. There we go. I think that might be better this time. There we go. Okay. Now I'm just going to use a glue dot to go behind it. And then I'm going to put it right there on my spoon. And I usually can tweak it just a little more whenever it's in place on the glue dot. So there we go. Super, super cute. And the last thing I will do is to decorate it. Kathy, you love this set? I do too. I wasn't sure how much I would use it, but it was so cute. I just felt like I had to get it and play with it a bit. So, of course I did. These are actually the holiday rhinestones. And I love that they have a variety of colors in them because you can find just about anything to use them with the different colors that they have. Okay. And that is it. That is my card, and it's super cute, and I love it. So, so cute. I think I might have roughed this one up a little bit with a sponge dauber, but it looks really good either way. So, what do you guys think? Do you like it? Um, if you guys have this and you have done anything with it, I would love to see what you've done with it. Super cute and really quite easy, even though there was a lot of cutting out. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you so much for joining me. You love it, Suzanne? Thank you. I think it's really cute. But it's really not hard to make it pretty things with all these pretty dies and the papers and all of that. So, all right, thanks, guys. I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.